right, he told me to eat the mic. That's not so hard, is it? Well, thank you all for coming out. I think today everyone needs to come out, no matter who. Tim Lincecum could come out. I would like that a lot. Meg Whitman, I'm not so happy with. You know, Harvey was a friend of Harvey Milk's in the 70s, and I actually went to school here in the early 60s. Yes, there was electricity. The only gay movement at the time was the bathroom on the 5th floor of the library, which probably should be archived. It was hard to find support. It was hard not to feel isolated, which makes it even more disturbing that today, 2010, with the fabulous resources the queer community has, whether it be openly gay elected officials, openly gay clergy, gay marriage happening, not yet, but soon, that there are still young people out there who feel that isolation, who feel alone, who feel different, so much so that when they're harassed day after day after day, and they feel in their minds that they can't tolerate one more minute of it, they choose to suicide. It's a great tragedy, not only for that kid, not only for that family, but for all of us. It reflects on us. What is it that we aren't doing? You know, here in San Francisco, we have a lot of day-to-day civil rights that they did not have when I first met Harvey Milk. All these rights have been fought for, people have died for, and at the same time, people are still falling in between the cracks. I think here at State you have a great opportunity because you have a demographic who is young, a demographic who is not hardline. You have friends who are straight with people who are gay and vice versa, and sometimes you don't even know which one is which. The deal is that there is acceptance. There is no violence. There is no, you are a freak. There is only camaraderie and there is only support. So what we need to do is make sure that when things are going well, that we don't forget that for others, they're living a living hell. Now in Sacramento, I try to do as much as I can along with some of the other openly gay legislators and their friends in getting legislation that will help. We recently passed legislation that would change terminology in the state code that said homosexuals have to be cured. I beg your pardon. That law had to be cured. Fortunately, that law became a bill, so we don't have that anachronistic language any longer. Another bill that we worked on was protection of transgender and LGBT prisoners. If you're in prison, things are pretty heavy. If you're LGBT, transgender particularly, your chances of sexual assault and violence are astronomical. The bill we fashioned would have provided sensitivity, would have provided protection for prisoners of that orientation, and the governor vetoed it. I think the governor should spend a little bit of time wearing a dress in San Quentin so that he could internalize what it's like to live in fear. And he did have the power to help minimize that, but he did not take advantage of that. Those are the things that we need to keep changing. Recently in Serbia, they had a gay pride march that resulted in violence, beatings, and death, all because people were standing up for who they are with their friends. It's a lesson that we cannot forget. So when we live in our little bubble here in San Francisco, our brothers and sisters all over the world are being executed, harassed, and ridiculed. So I hope that you take that message with you today. And Harvey Milk always said, the strength of coming out can never be underestimated. The closet is a lonely, lonely place. It twists your mind, twists your mentality, makes you feel worthless, makes you basically a liar. Coming out is freedom. Coming out is infectious. Like Harvey Milk always said, you gotta give them hope. I think there's a lot of hope here at San Francisco State. Thank you very, very much.